Hi ladies, here is the new tissue paper that we will be using to wrap hats and orders. The great thing about this tissue is that instead of having to wrap every single hat in an order, as long as they fit neatly inside the tissue, you can just use one sheet of tissue per order. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have an order of 2 bonnets. Each bonnet will get the brim folded back neatly and the tag tucked inside. It's important that the tags are inside because the tissue is thin and the tag points will rip the tissue. And then fold the bonnet in half. And here's my other bonnet. And I'm doing the same thing this time. And then I put them on top of each other. And then I take one of each of the business cards that we have, including for sure this new one that introduces the family, and I have some of these in your box. These need to go again somewhere where they won't poke the tissue. I find it best to put the hats in the center of the tissue long ways and about a finger's height from the long edge to start rolling them. And then I take the tissue like this, fold it up over the top of the hat, you can kind of see what I'm doing, and then very neatly roll it. And I stretch out, I straighten out the tissue at the end while I'm rolling so that I can wrap it into a neat package when I'm done. Roll it again and turn it over, and now I'm done with the rolling part, and I press out the ends to flatten everything. That way it looks really nice and neat when it's done. And then I fold one side up and fold the other side down, and then I turn under the raw edge. So see how that's all sort of uneven? I fold that under so that it makes a nice neat line. And then there's 2 ways to finish these, and it kind of depends on what you prefer. Customers have said that they prefer if we use string because then they for sure can reuse the tissue. I had some stickers made, and I've given you some stickers, but I've given you the string too. Sometimes I use both. Well, this time I'll use both to show you how they go. So the sticker, you peel off, and then it will go right there to hold the package together, which looks nice and neat, but again, when you tear it off the paper, you're going to lose some of that tissue. The other thing is to cut a piece of twine, and I've given you a roll of hemp twine, and I would cut one roughly from the tip of my arm to my shoulder. Gives me enough to wrap around. There it is. Gives me enough to wrap around the package enough times that it's cute. And I start on the side, the back side where the fold is, and twist like this so that I can get some tightness, and turn it around again. And if I have room, and I do this time, to flip it around a 3rd time, I'll do that, and then tie a nice little bow in the string, not a knot, because again then it gets hard to undo. And then you have a beautiful little package that looks like a gift, and it gets one of these cards placed under the tissue like this, and then you're done, and that's it. At first I thought this was going to be a little more time consuming than the Mylar envelopes because you just shove it in the envelope and go, but I found that I don't really just shove them in the envelope. I fold them neatly and place them into the envelope, and by the time I did all of the folding and placing and putting in the envelope, and I did that for every hat in an order, I ended up actually saving time because I only have to do it once per order instead of more than once. The only time you would do it more than once per order is if they don't, like the hats don't neatly fit into one piece of paper, and sometimes that happens with 2 or 3 winter hats in an order, and then I just try to split the order up. The other thing is that you don't end up putting a set of cards inside each hat either, so it gets 1 set of card per order. And that saves a little bit of time too. I'm not sure how many cards you put in each hat, but I put like 6 in each hat. So making those stacks, it's not a negligible amount of time. I mean, it's not hard or anything, but it definitely takes a while to get it all done. So that's the new tissue, and hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. When you get about halfway through your tissue, let me know that too, because I'll have to order more. It takes about 3 weeks to get the orders, and I did the design for the tissue, which I think is really cool, and it's kind of fun and branded, and very excited about it. Hopefully customers appreciate it. And oh, I think I gave you stickers on paper like this. These are a little easier to use than the cut ones, but again, I'm not sure I'm going to keep using the stickers. I think I'm going to switch to just using the twine, because, and I'm not sure the sticker adds anything, and it does make it harder to reuse the tissue. Okay? Bye.